Hey YouTube! So the last couple of times I've been scripting my videos, seeing how that works, and well, it has not really been working out in my opinion because I don't know, not very good at reading and focused on my personality, I guess. It's weird. So this week I'm going to talk about friends and the people I try to gravitate towards when it comes to friends, or what I look for in a friend. I listened to three podcasts is about types of friends and just friends in general, and I'm like, this is a sign I'm supposed to make a video about this. So as I informed you guys last week, my friend Andy could not do it, and that's definitely a big no for me, is when you plan something and they just forgot or they can't do it and it's like last minute. I don't know. I don't like not being able to rely on people, because when it comes to me as a friend, if someone needs something, unless I have a really good excuse of why I can't do it, like money or gas or something like that, I'm like, yes, I'll do it. Like, oh my god, yes, I don't care. Another thing that I don't like is when your friends just send you mixed signals. I'm not saying this in like a romantic way. Like, I've had some friends where we were cool and then like a week later we're not, and then the next week we are. It's really weird. I don't like it. Turns me off as a friend. I've had a lot of friends throughout the years, and one thing I definitely gravitate towards are people who are like me. If you ever see me in public, ever, I'm a very crazy, outgoing person, and that's why when I'm in a bad mood, people notice. My personality type is very out there and loud and sometimes black, not to be racist, and it's just, my personality is very me. It's like no one else really. I've never met anyone whose personality is exactly like me, or when they're out in public they're as crazy as me, except for my friend and Tati. They're pretty crazy too. But when it comes to people who are just as crazy as I am in public and will do anything in public, I will gravitate towards them because I love it. I love a good laugh. I love being crazy and weird. It's just what I live for. Another thing I gravitate towards is someone that I can easily talk to, and that's why I keep a lot of my friends around, or why I still have them. Like my best friend Ty. I love you, Ty. My best friend Ty we've been friends since my sophomore year of high school, and it's because he's always easy to talk to. Always. I've never had a time where I was like, I can't talk to Ty about this. I've always been able to talk to him. Same with my best friend Tati. Always have been able to talk to her. Even if I feel like she doesn't understand, I can still just talk to her about it, which is always what I gravitate towards. Another thing that I really look for, because I do have a lot of guy friends. It's very rare that I have girls that are friends. It's very rare, but I have a lot of guy friends. Another thing is if I am comfortable with you as a guy, and how you act with me around. I don't like friends who act different around certain people. So I only do that because it's just my new personality's coming out. But like I like guys who treat me like them. I don't like hanging out with people who treat me differently. So, like when I first met Troy, Dylan, and Andy, they were like, Deja, you're literally like a guy. Like, you just are chill as fuck and everything. And I'm like, yeah, because that's just my personality. And when guys realize that, then they start treating me like a guy or one of the guys, which is, I love being that type of person because I've grown up with brothers. So it's just what I gravitate towards are guys who are funny and just like me. And normally guys are more crazier than girls, as I've realized. But yeah, it's just how I am. I don't like it when one of my guys friends treat me like completely different than they do with their guy friends, and just like we're not dating, so why are you treating me differently? I'm just a friend. And that's when I realized they liked me. End of story. I'm kidding. Another thing I think I gravitate towards, one reason I have long-term friends like Ty, Tati, Kristen, and Trenton, and them, is because when I talk to them again, like we could have not talked for months. If I talk to them again, it's like we have not even stopped talking. Like these past few days I've been talking to Trent, and like I don't even remember why I told him he looked good in a shirt. Like I was like, oh, you look good in that shirt. He's like, oh, we've just been talking and Snapchatting back and forth, and I'm like, we haven't talked. Like last time I talked to Trent was like November last year sometime, probably earlier than that. But the way me and my friends work, I could not talk to them for months, and we will still, whenever we talk, we'd be like nothing happened, because that's how my friendships are, because I move around a lot, so I lose contact sometimes. And definitely since I live in California, like, it's crazy. So I don't remember the word for this, but one thing I don't like is when a friend says one thing and then does the other, which is kind of like around the unreliable type of friend. Like normally what I say I do, or normally what I say I don't. There are a couple things where I'll be like, yeah, I'll try it once or whatever, but I never am just sitting there like, oh, I'm gonna say this and then do this. It's just not the type of person I am. But I know it might come off that way with people that know me personally. I really don't try to do that. It's just not who I am. So I have two more things, and well, everything I don't like obviously is the opposite of everything I said I like about a friend. But one of them is I don't like friends who pressure and try to make you do things you don't want to do if you say no. I don't know, I just don't like pushy people just to begin with, because I've had relationships where I've been with a pushy person. I just, no. No. I'm not very good, I'm not an easy person to influence because I am hard-headed, so again, if you try to pressure me, I'm gonna be like, no, final decision, not gonna budge. Unless it's like going out somewhere, then maybe I'll budge. Unless I'm super tired. But I've budged sometimes. And the last and final thing is someone who judges you for a certain decision you make, but they have no reason to judge, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know how to word that, because I can understand judging someone based on a decision, but holding it against them is what I don't like. I don't know how to explain it. I'm about to get really heated, which is not good. I've had certain friends who I've made a decision, they've judged me, and then they've held it against me, or they've judged me even though they don't have a right to judge me because they've done something worse or the same thing I've done. The friends I have now, like Tati and Ty and Trenton, my handful of really good friends, my best friends, they don't judge me at all. Like, I will tell them I did something and they're like, oh, I understand, like, I can see where you're coming from, blah blah, they understand. I like understanding people because I'm very complicated. Let's not get started on that. That's everything for this video. We did end up talking to Andy about the whole video thing, and he was like, oh, let's make a dope video. So that might be coming. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Trump won. Not surprised. That's all I'm going to say about it. What else? And I think that's it. So I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe. Please leave me down comments down below what type of friends that you look for or you don't like. And give me some video ideas. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you next week.